Archangel Michael says, something very unexpected has just happened and you are being pulled into this moment for a reason beyond logic. You felt strange today, like a weight on your chest, and that's not just your emotion, it's spiritual alignment calling you toward a moment you didn't prepare for. The person you once loved, the one you tried so hard to forget, is lying in a hospital bed right now, whispering your name. This is not a coincidence and it's not some random emotional pull from the past. His heart is holding on with what strength remains, and the only thing he keeps asking for is you. The doctors and nurses are watching him mumble in sleep and shake with panic as if the one thing that could save him is absent, and they're right. You may not know it yet, but someone from the hospital already attempted to reach out. They found your name written down, tucked inside a torn wallet, held in a palm as if it was the last bit of hope he had left. But this isn't just a hospital emergency, it's a spiritual wake-up call. Archangel Michael says, the time to act is now. The signs have been clear but you ignored them. You thought it was over, but something bigger is unfolding. Type Amen to get blessing 333. He couldn't say it when he should have. He couldn't show up when you needed him. But now, he's whispering into the space between life and death, and that space is echoing with your name. He didn't plan for this moment. Nobody ever does. But fate doesn't care about plans, it cares about purpose, and the purpose right now is your presence. You might be angry, hurt, and exhausted by everything he put you through. But deep down, your heart knows this is not about past mistakes, it's about divine timing and unfinished threads. His body may be weak, but his soul is awake and it's crying out. Don't underestimate the power of what you feel right now. That tug in your heart is not emotion, it's divine alignment. Heaven is opening a moment for healing, and you're a part of it. Type Amen to get blessing 474. The nurse who's been watching him says he keeps repeating the same words. Tell her. I'm sorry. Tell her I didn't stop loving her. No one else knows what it means, but you do, don't you? You think this is just another phase of regret. But it's not. This is his soul collapsing into truth. Archangel Michael says, what you decide in the next few hours will determine how his soul ascends through this storm. You may not be able to undo the past, but you can answer the call of divine mercy. Because sometimes, love is more than romance, it becomes rescue. He doesn't know if you will come. He's not even sure if you still care. But in his heart, he believes that if there's one person who could still show up, it would be you. Type Amen to get blessing 129. He was stubborn. He pretended like he was okay after the breakup. But deep down, he carried guilt like a curse and it burned quietly behind his silence. You always felt like there was something he wasn't saying. Something he swallowed every time he texted and then deleted. What he was hiding wasn't anger or ego, it was fear. Fear that he had already lost the one person who ever truly saw him. Fear that he had no more chances left. Fear that even if he begged, you'd already closed the door. And now, he can't even beg. His lips are dry, his fingers are cold, and the beeping of the machine is getting slower. But every time it dips, your name slips from his lips. Type Amen to get blessing 568. A nurse said he clutched a photo of you in his coat pocket, the corners bent from years of hiding it. He never threw it away. He never let go of that moment where your smile made him believe he could be someone better. You may think this is manipulation from the universe. But Archangel Michael says, this is grace, not manipulation. This is mercy trying to fix what pride ruined. The timing may seem strange. But heaven's clock doesn't run on logic, it runs on alignment. And right now, every second is screaming, don't wait, don't delay, go now. If you saw him now, your heart would break. His face is pale. His body looks fragile, like it's trying to hold on to a thread that's slowly burning away. Type Amen to get blessing 902. He knows he's not perfect. He knows he failed. But even as his body weakens, he's praying to God to just see your face one more time. He thinks he's dying. Maybe he is. But the only thing giving him strength is the thought that you might come. You were his calm. You were his compass. And though he never said it, you were the only one who made his pain make sense. Archangel Michael says, it's not too late, not yet. You still have time. The door isn't closed, if you walk through it. Type Amen to get blessing 611. People around him don't know what's going on. They think it's just another medical emergency. But they don't know the war going on in his spirit. He's fighting demons of regret. He's battling shadows of guilt. And every time the monitor dips, it's like the weight of his mistakes tries to pull him under. But there's one thing lifting him, the idea of you. That if you knew, if you just showed up, maybe he could breathe again. If you stay silent now, he might never know peace. But if you speak, if you arrive, you'll be giving more than forgiveness, you'll be giving him freedom. Type Amen to get blessing 744. He thought he had time. That someday, he'd write a long message explaining everything. But he didn't realize how fast the body can collapse when the heart is full of unspoken sorrow. This isn't a guilt trap. This is love's final opportunity to heal the space between two souls. Even if you never go back to being what you were, this moment will decide how his story ends. Archangel Michael says, not everything is about reunion. Sometimes, it's about redemption. And you are the key to his. He's crying without tears. Whispering your name into the void. And the angels are listening. Type Amen to get blessing 388. They're whispering too. Whispering to you. Trying to guide you. You can feel it in your bones. A vibration in your chest. A coldness in your fingers. It's not a coincidence. It's a message. A divine moment unfolding. You can be the light in his darkness. The voice in his silence. The miracle in his storm. Type Amen to get blessing 227. Everything you've been through wasn't random. It was building you for this moment. To see love through the eyes of healing. You don't need to bring gifts. You don't need to bring flowers. All he wants is you. He needs to know he mattered. That you cared. That his love, though broken, was real. Even if he closes his eyes for the last time, let them close with peace. Let them close with your image. Let them close with your touch. Type Amen to get blessing 893. Archangel Michael says, this is your moment of divine intervention. He protected you from 1,000 invisible dangers. Now he's asking you to protect the heart that's barely holding on. If you forgive him, you'll heal yourself too. Because every part of your soul that still hurts will start to breathe again. And the chains of silence will melt in the warmth of compassion. You were chosen to be the answer to his final prayer. Not everyone gets this chance. But you did. Don't run from it. Don't delay. The angels are already walking ahead of you. Type Amen to get blessing 512. He believed in you when he couldn't believe in himself. And now, at his weakest, you're the only strength he knows. Not his friends. Not his family. Just you. And if he leaves this world, let him leave with your name on his lips. Let your presence be the balm that silences his fear. Let your forgiveness lift his soul. Even if your love was shattered, let your spirit remain unbroken. This is about mercy, not memory. About rising above pain to touch something holy. You've been chosen. This is your message. This is your moment. Type Amen to get blessing 777. He's still holding on. The machines are keeping track of every heartbeat, but your name is what's keeping his soul grounded. Without you, it's like the colors in his world have turned to gray. Doctors can't explain why he won't fully respond. They say he should be waking up by now. But the angels know, his spirit is waiting on you. This is not a drama. This is not guilt. This is the final curtain call before heaven rewrites what earth couldn't finish. Type Amen to get blessing 434. He is not asking for sympathy. He's not begging for another chance at love. He just wants to see you, to say the words he should have said before it was too late. The nurses said he keeps reaching out in his sleep. His lips keep moving. They recorded one thing clearly, your name, over and over. It's haunting to watch. The body can survive a lot, but the heart holds the truth. And his heart is holding one final request, just see me one last time. Archangel Michael says, your arrival could shift the very atmosphere around his body. Your energy could pierce through the sleep he's trapped in. And your voice might be the sound his soul rises to. Type Amen to get blessing 102. Even the hospital lights flicker when they mention your name. The spiritual realm is awake, surrounding that room with a quiet, holy force. Because something sacred is about to happen. You might have cried because of him. You might have hated how he walked away. But destiny isn't about who was right or wrong, it's about what was meant to be healed. God is calling you to witness this. Not to fix it, but to free it. Free him. Free yourself. Free the history between your souls. Type Amen to get blessing 883. He loved you deeper than he ever showed. But pride swallowed the words. Ego buried the truth. And now only his heart speaks, and all it says is you. He held on to your messages. The ones you thought he deleted. Some are printed. Some are screenshotted. All of them are sacred to him. Even the ones where you were angry, he read them again and again. Because even your anger meant you still cared. He wanted you, even if he didn't know how to keep you. And now, as life hangs in balance, he wants one final miracle, you showing up. Type Amen to get blessing 290. Archangel Michael says, don't be afraid of the moment. Be the light. Be the presence. Be the last peace he feels before eternity calls. Even if he survives, he'll never forget your arrival. If he doesn't, your presence will guide him into light. You were not called here randomly. Your soul signed this moment long ago. This is why you've been feeling unsettled, emotional, restless. He's not the same man who broke your heart. The pain broke him too. But now, through this brokenness, a sacred truth is being born. Type Amen to get blessing 665. The angels have written your name beside his on a divine scroll. It's not about reunion. It's about release. It's about finishing what was left open. The woman beside his bed is not you. She doesn't understand what he's whispering. But when you walk in, everything will make sense. He won't need to explain. You'll just know. Your soul will understand the language that words can't speak. You always were the key. Not because of romance. But because you carried something in your spirit that made him believe in redemption. Type Amen to get blessing 378. Even if you just stand beside him in silence, your energy will shift everything. His breathing might change. His pulse might rise. Because the part of him that was dying just needed to feel seen. The moment you show up, heaven will write a new page. A page of healing. A page of closure. A page soaked in grace. No one else can give this to him. No one else carries your light. The door is open. The call is clear. Will you walk through it? Type Amen to get blessing 900. His family may be around him. But none of them carry the peace of his soul that you do. That peace was never broken, it just got buried. If this is his final moment, let it be filled with the one truth he always denied: you were his heart all along. You may not realize it, but your presence right now is the only answer the universe is waiting for. Not because he deserves it, but because you do. You deserve closure. You deserve truth. And you deserve to feel the weight of a soul finally coming clean. Type Amen to get blessing 144. Archangel Michael says, even angels cry when love is unspoken. And today, heaven is weeping for a chance at healing between two souls who never got to finish their story. This is your chapter now. The final words. The sacred exit. You don't need to say anything when you arrive. Just place your hand on his. Let your heart speak. Let your presence say, I heard you, and I came. Let him see the light he lost. Let him know you didn't vanish, even if you had to walk away. Type Amen to get blessing 331. The moment you enter, he will feel it. His soul will rise, even if his body can't. He may not open his eyes, but his heart will know. They'll say it was coincidence. But you'll know it was divine orchestration. Even if you cry, let those tears fall like holy water. Because they will baptize this moment in something eternal. And after it's done, whether he lives or passes, you will walk away knowing, you answered the call. You gave love one last chance to redeem itself. Type Amen to get blessing 666. You are not alone. The angels are with you. Every step you take is guided. This is your moment to rise above fear. To act from the higher place. To become the miracle. Let him feel the light of your mercy. Let him rest knowing he mattered. Let this be the peace that heals you both. You are not doing this for him. You are doing this for your soul. For the story that needed closure. For the healing you never thought would come. Type Amen to get blessing 219. You are divine. You are chosen. And right now, you are the only thing standing between a soul and its final breath of truth. Let him go knowing he was loved. Let yourself rise knowing you answered heaven's call. Let this moment become a doorway to something beyond pain. Archangel Michael says, you are the miracle he prayed for. He may not have said it in words. But now, every heartbeat, every whisper, every breath is saying, thank you, for coming. Type Amen to get blessing 787. Archangel Michael says, the moment your foot crosses that hospital threshold, time will pause. The spiritual realm is holding its breath for what happens next. Your presence isn't just a comfort, it's prophecy fulfilled. There's a moment coming that only you and him were meant to share. The nurses might not understand it. The other visitors might walk past it. But in the silence between you two, a soul will finally speak its truth. He won't need to say a word. You'll feel everything. The pain. The apologies. The memories. The way he should have held on when you begged him not to let go. You were never a chapter in his story, you were the whole book. But fear made him close it too soon. Type Amen to get blessing 492. Even now, angels stand at his side, waiting for one sound, your voice. Because it holds more healing than the machines that keep him breathing. One whisper from you could change everything. Don't listen to those who say it's not your place. They don't know what you two shared in silence. They don't know what his spirit has been saying in sleep. Your name has echoed off hospital walls like a prayer. Not shouted. Whispered. As if his soul was afraid it wouldn't be answered. But now you know. And now you are being asked, will you go? Type Amen to get blessing 811. He's caught between realms. 1 foot in this world. 1 foot stepping toward eternity. But he's not fully leaving, because a part of him is still waiting. Waiting for the moment your eyes meet his again. Even if only for seconds. That moment would be everything. Even if you can't forgive the past completely, offer this moment as a gift. Not for him. For your own peace. For the healing you've longed for but never understood how to receive. You are not doing this because of what he did. You're doing this because of who you are. Type Amen to get blessing 227. You are the kind of soul that doesn't run away when love is on its last breath. You are the kind of light that shows up even in the darkest hour. That's why Archangel Michael guided this message to your eyes. The room is quiet now. The machines beep gently. But inside that silence, your spirit is already walking toward him. You may cry when you see him. That's okay. Heaven hears tears louder than words. And if he opens his eyes, even for a second, let him see that grace is real. That forgiveness came anyway. That you, the one he failed to keep, still chose to be there. Type Amen to get blessing 999. This is not the end. This is transformation. This is where the pain you once held becomes the peace you finally embrace. Even if he doesn't make it, you'll never again carry the weight of what-ifs. You'll know you came. You showed up. You gave what only you could give. And if he does survive, his life will never be the same. Neither will yours. Because something sacred passed between you in that room, a bridge built between souls. You will carry that light forward. It will soften your wounds. It will awaken something powerful in you. Type Amen to get blessing 500. People often miss the most important moments of their lives. But you didn't. You opened your eyes. You answered the call. This message wasn't random. It was meant for you, and only you. Archangel Michael says, you have just completed a divine mission. And heaven is pouring blessings on your name as we speak. You've been seen, you've been chosen, and now, you've been anointed. Heaven rejoices. Earth pauses. And your soul finally breathes. Type Amen to get blessing 333.